Alright, I can see the stream. Oh god, I forgot to mute the stream.
mute it. That's probably good. You don't want to hear yourself and me and everything. Violet Brothers. Boy, that was horrendous. Even by my terrible standards, that was real bad.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, how do you want to handle the intro? Because there's a fair bit of dialogue in the intro. I took the liberty of preparing a translation in advance, but do you want me to dub it? With my poor dubbing skills, I should just explain afterwards.
I would love for you to just talk over it. That is my challenge to you.
Oh god. What have I seen that for?
Bear in mind that before the actual game intro, there is the 1C logo and that kind of thing that fly by. So you'll have a moment to center yourself and prepare. I do love so I don't so. It feels somehow very apropos that so this scene is beautifully drawn. It's clearly like a hand drawing by people who really cared about the original source material. And then you press the button that I assume says credits, and it's we drew this in MS Paint using the diseased human flesh tiling wallpaper behind it. It's just how did we get from this to that? Oh, let me say something. Let me just check that you're actually going through on the stream. Oh, I know that you're going through on the stream because you noticed yourself. Never mind, it's fine.
Greetings, viewers.
Oh, so long as we're in the warm-up, can you translate these for me? This is clearly the turn on or off music. Is this turning on or off dialogue?
Well, from left to right it says game, music, sound, credits, and quit.
It's weird to have a game button on...
I think the game button just is like a continue button, basically.
I see.
Like when you're playing the game, you can go back to the menu and then go back to the
menu. Okay. Because I felt like I was in the game here, but I guess this is in the game, and then this is the menu. Okay, well, everything's working at least. I got a notification that I'd received a package, and it was at the post office, and the game feels French rather than Russian, says Van Whitman. Huh? I don't know what that means. I got a notification that this was at the post office. This was on July 2nd, and the way that package delivery works, so I can have a package delivered to the post office or to my door, and usually I have it delivered to the post office because I have a job, but then obviously during this whole lockdown situation I haven't, so it was if a package was delivered to the post office, that means it was sent 3 months ago. Which package could this possibly be? So I knew it was this before I went there, and yet I still somehow didn't believe. But incredibly, what's truly amazing is it took about 2 weeks to get into Russian customs, and then a month more to get out of Russian customs, and then the last status was just it's left Russia. Somehow it hasn't made it to Canada yet, but it's left Russia. And then a month and a half later, it just shows up. Tracking did nothing. It was just it's left Russia, and then a month and a half later, bam, there it is.
It was just a guy in a boat traveling across the ocean.
Yep.
With the game in his backpack.
I mean, I was saying it was in the Arctic Ocean. They were taking a rather dubious route to get it here. It went through the NSA. What a questionable thing for it to have done between Russia and Canada.
I mean, I'm not entirely surprised. Like when I've ordered packages from abroad, it wasn't uncommon for them to take several months.
Oh, so it's not even the amount of time that's so surprising. It's just like, so usually what ends up happening is, so something like the customs on the Russian side, that it's just in customs purgatory for some unknowable amount of time. But then the same on the Canadian side. Instead, what I got is like, it's left Russia, but it hasn't even entered Canadian customs. Like usually the tracking would say it's in customs now, and then you just had to twiddle your thumb for however long customs want us to stare at it.
Yeah,
but instead it didn't take any time in customs. It just like sat in the Arctic Ocean for a month and a half.
Yeah, I don't usually get the luxury of trekking even. So I don't know.
I think yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's just different things depending on where it came from, how it gets into customs. I'm on a list now, Yahweasel, says Benjamin in chat. Yeah, that's right. Was my package full of obscure video games or crude oil? Or maps of oil hotspots in the Arctic Sea?
It was full of election ballots.
I was going more for Canada-Russia relations, but also good. Where's the North Pole now? The magnetic North Pole. Y'all are stealing it, but I don't think it's there yet. Yeah, it's still within Canada. You can't have it yet, but like it wasn't that long ago that it was not nowhere near as far north as it is now. Like it was far enough into Canada that Canadian pilots actually had to worry about it. Now it's like well on its way to Siberia.
Well, the pole has spoken.
I love mentioning that because it's like the most absurd thing. Like imagine that affecting diplomatic relationships. Like, you're stealing the North Pole. What?
I don't know. I could see Trump saying something like that.
Yeah. Problem is that, well, I was about to say the USA never had it, but as far as the USA is concerned, it had Canada all along. So let's announce the stream. Oh my god. Oh, why do I watch Craig support?
Hello, Jamie in chat. I thought you were gonna miss it.
It'll just be a podcast.
Oh yeah.
Please don't watch a screen while driving, but it can be the podcast version. Never make a successful software product. Just don't. The support server is a nightmare. I just, like, my life would be better. Admittedly, well, no, never. I was going to say, admittedly, Craig makes me money, but no, it doesn't even pay for itself. So it doesn't make me money, and supporting it is a continuous living hell on earth.
Yeah, maybe if it made a little more money, then you could hire a call
support.
center.
Yeah. Hire Indian call center and just give them like the script. Basically, I just need people to say, Craig DMs you when you start recording. You don't have to wait 2 hours to get the DM. You already got the DM. It's when you started recording. Sorry, just watching the Craig support server and going slowly insane. Yahweasel podcast would be nice. Ironically, like, Craig is used pretty much exclusively for, well, it's used predominantly by morons, but the ones who aren't morons are using it for podcasts, and I don't podcast myself at all. Like, I built this software that ended up supporting a group of people that does not include me.
I prefer a Yahweasel blog anyway.
Who has the time? But also, like, so I'm a strongly opinionated person, but also, like, I have no interest in defending my opinions to anyone because I just don't care. So, which is not to say that I don't care about my opinions, because otherwise I wouldn't be strongly opinionated. It's that I don't care what anyone else's opinions of my opinions are.
Well, just turn off comments. Problem solved.
Just sort of blather into the wind. Podcast using Craig would be interesting. Lots of people podcast using Craig. Like, that's Craig's main use.
Maybe you can take over the name of the genre and call it Craigcast.
I'm well on my way to that level of success. the renaming the genre in my image level of success.
Yeah, just wait until Craig is just completely indispensable, and then change the license agreement so that you have to call it Craigcast to use it.
That's so, it's like gloriously childish, because it wouldn't actually, like, it doesn't actually hurt. Like, you can still post, like, it doesn't stop you. It's not like I'm claiming to own the copyright on all podcasts recorded by it or anything like that. It's just this stupid little, oh, by the way, you had to call it a Craigcast. Truly glorious. Truly glorious. Boy, I cannot tell what that symbol is supposed to be, DC. It is too tiny for my old eyes.
It is a dog in sunglasses and a suit, I think.
Let me just break my neck. Nope, I can't tell. It's just, I guess you're actually on Mixer, so you can see it really, whereas I'm just trying to read it by this. Hello, Haldos? Just trying to spend the points before Mixer. Oh, I am Mixer!
Triggered?
Oh, Mixer makes me so angry. I did not need to be reminded of Mixer exploding. Why is Yahweasel's neck broken? Can we... it's time to start streaming, but I'd like to fix Yahweasel's neck problems here. One second here. Oh, it kind of unbroke itself.
Wait, let me try something.
Try
with
something?
the Mixer here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So when you post stickers on Mixer, yeah, Restream displays them as like tiny icons that you cannot even figure out. But when you post emoticons, they need to be as big as humanly possible.
10 out of 10 work, Restream. 10 out of 10. Okay, let's play a video game.
Yeah, right.
You sound so excited about the game you wanted me to play. I'm gonna close it so we can get it from the beginning. And the really impressive thing here is going to be when Spec live translates the intro, which is actually voice acted.
I'm not going to live translate it. I have it written down.
You're supposed. I'm trying to make it look even more impressive than it is. Hello, this is Yahweasel. Here with me is SpecLad. Say hello.
Greetings, everyone.
And if it starts, please start. Hey, there we go. In 5 seconds, the universe is going to explode. Oh no, it's just 1C's bizarre logo.
Wow, I've never seen that intro before. Well, I mean, I must have, but...
Oh, I love the intro to this game. It's like... It's that perfect level of... You needed some skill to make this, and yet you've made it look as sort of generic as possible.
Well, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
What can you expect?
Pilot, Moscow Animation Studio. Every word on this screen in Latin characters. Why? I don't know.
Brothers. Case. Well, never mind that. Berdichev, 1950. Oh, Chief. Terrible incident. What is it? An elephant disappeared from the Berdichev City Zoo. What is this, Chief? This is an interesting case. What case? The case of the kidnapped elephant. 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 Rare, striped. Nickname, Baldekin. For many years was held by a foreign trader named Karbophos, unable to bear the beatings and mistreatment, escaped. A year later, found shelter in our city zoo. Our elephants don't just disappear. This is Karbophos' doing. What do we do, Chief? To the park. To the zoo.
So I just rewatched the cartoon that this is based on, and I'll tell you what, that intro is far more coherent about what's going on than the cartoon is.
Well, they have to simplify it for the children's.
There's one other thing I want to do before we actually dive into the game. The game on the CD comes with a README, and the README comes with an English translation. And I can't imagine why, because this was never released out, like this version of the game was never released outside of, outside of the Russian-speaking world. So I have no idea why it's translated into sort of pseudo-English, but I would like to read it in a racistly bad Russian accent for you now. Pilots, brothers, after the striped elephant, this is the first game in the future game series with common main characters named Pilots Brothers. Not Pilot Brothers, Pilots Brothers. They are very popular in former Soviet Union due to famous animated cartoons. The game genre is a parody of a detective story with elements of adventures, actions, thrillers, humor, puzzles, etc. So it's a point-and-click adventure game.
Okay, I'm offended, I'm leaving. Bye.
Perfect, that means I've been successful. Well, I'm going to click this big 1, because that feels like the right place to start.
Yep, level 1. Oh yeah, full disclosure, I have played this game before, so I do approximately remember how to beat it. However, I will try my best to not give Yahweasel any help.
So, I feel like this translation action is going to be a bit difficult because there's like a bunch of things I can mouse over. I assume it's just saying what they are. Like this presumably
Yeah,
barrel and...
Yep.
This is like a pickaxe or pick maybe.
Yep.
This is
pickaxe.
Maybe a tea kettle.
It's a fire kettle. The kind you put out fires with.
Well, this is a point-and-click adventure game, so I'm just going to steal all this stuff.
That says, I don't get it, and prepare to hear that phrase a lot.
I've watched the cartoon, so I know to prepare to see. It doesn't make any damn sense in the cartoon either.
Open up. Loading?
That's an incredible amount of loading time for I can't imagine what. Game?
That's not good. Access restricted.
I just needed to click. I was not okay. Future note: the loading icon just means click. It means click now. Okay. Well then.
Also, I'd like to point out that the cursor doesn't have the thumb. It was chopped off.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's a little bit gruesome.
Yeah.
Well, these things happen.
But you know, cartoon characters do tend to have 4 fingers. So maybe
Yeah,
it's
usually just the thumb is included. I mean, there wasn't previously anywhere else I could go.
No. This game contains of, it consists of distinct levels. You don't need to move between levels.
Oh, okay. So
you just beat them one at a time.
You don't bring like inventory elements from one level to another.
No, they're independent.
Okay, then let's bust this barrel. Nope, let's not bust this barrel.
So I'm not gonna. I'll try to avoid giving you like specific hints on what to do, but I do want to tell you about a couple general principles. And principle number 1 is that the 2 characters behave very differently, so you always got to try everything with both of them.
Oh, you can select which character you act with.
Yeah. And their names are Chief and Colleague, by the way.
I mean,
you can probably guess who's Chief and who's Colleague.
Oh, there are ants here I didn't notice. Drown the ants. That seems like a nice thing to do.
That says... Okay, that's kind of amusing. That says bugs, as in software bugs. It doesn't say bugs as in insects.
So it's like a multi-language pun.
Well, kind of.
That's amazing. Okay, well, what happens if you try to talk to this jerk? You don't understand how to ring a bell. Well, that's...
This character doesn't understand a lot of things.
But he doesn't even understand how to say, I don't understand. This is based on a Soviet cartoon. Yes, Haldol's. Boy, I feel like there should be an you know, at a certain point, just click on everything. Stop riding it like a horse, please. That's such a weird thing for you to do. He's not even the one that was constantly spitting up fish in the animation, in the cartoon.
Wasn't he? I don't remember. I didn't rewatch it.
Okay. Good. Well, I'm already lost. Okay, before you leave, I don't know, kill him with an axe.
This is illegal, you know.
You can't even talk to him. You can just... I've tried. There's got. I feel like there's something in the fact that you can sort of get him to show up and then almost interact with him. I just can't quite figure out the interaction. Then you kill him with an axe. then you get him wet. Nothing is working. Well, time for the first fast forward of the game.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward because I know exactly what you need to do right now.
Oh, of course you do, but I need to this...
Yeah.
Oh, this window is... Okay, I didn't notice that this window was a interactable thing.
Also, yeah, you need to remember that to just interact with an object, you need to select the hands first.
Sure, no, I remember that. I was just trying to interact with every conceivable thing. Great. Oh boy, the bird has a shiny thing. Kill it with an axe. Where are you going? Oh, I can't actually...
Nope, the bird is not
The
interactable.
bird is not interactable. Well, that was certainly a thing that just happened. Falcian, it is face rig cell shaded. It is the best of both worlds. I love that he plays the tuba and it just goes. Like in the cartoon, is this weirdly synthy sound, but in this is just. Stop, please. Like, what should I do to now get it to... Oh, the fish! Ooh. Okay, if I... Because you could get the fish like this. That wasn't what I was expecting. Like this? This bird does not care for fish.
Surprising.
By the way, so I don't know what that says in Russian, but in English that just says dead across the front.
No, it's this case. It's the case file.
Ah, case file. It could not be more DEAD. Like that, the last D is backwards, which is a weirdly childish and playful way to write the word dead, but... Well, at a certain point, you just start, like, maybe get the cat to appear. Oh, yeah, maybe the cat will chase the bird? I think this is how I got the cat to appear. Go for it! There we go! I have a coin now! So does that mean that I can bribe the guard? Did you... Mine now! Okay, bribe the guard.
Always an exception.
That was 1 penny.
And by the way, you could also break the wall with the pickaxe. It was pointless, but you could do it.
Okay, I was trying to figure out how. That felt sort of obvious, but I didn't figure it out. Okay.
So yeah, that says cat to the left, mole downwards, and elephant upside down to the right.
So the elephant is approximately in this direction. Play some music.
And that is the piano in the bushes. Which is a Russian expression that means something suspiciously convenient.
Can you play the piano in the bushes? I did not actually...
You didn't select them.
Yeah, I failed to select the other character. Good for me. You can change the page.
Jamie chat, this actually isn't Russia. This is Berichev, which is in Ukraine. And also, the year is 1950, so this is war-torn Ukraine.
It was all glorious Russia at the time. Okay, failed to interact with the cat. Good. Well, you know, let's just go elephant words for the moment. Maybe there'll be stuff to do here later. Okay.
So it would be that easy, huh?
We had a good time. Is there even anything interactable other than the convenient piano? Well, let's just play everything the convenient piano has for us to play then. What is he saying? What is...
He says maestro.
Ah, it sounded like that. It sounded like a cognate. That was the beginning of the funeral dirge? Oh, that looks like the first page again. So as we all know, the elephant likes the flute, and the flute in this cartoon is actually a thimble-blown flute, which he was just playing, so we clearly need that page to attract the elephant, but the elephant isn't here anyway, so... Oops, I clicked at the bottommost place on the screen and went to the right! Let's see. Well, I had the chief interact with the cat. I didn't have... Yeah, I figure the cat doesn't really like people. And we can't leave anyway. It's just there's a distinct lack of interactive things here.
Yeah, so this level is where you have to figure out the other generic mechanic of this game, but I'll give you some time to figure it out on your own.
We've got to.
Unless you get super stuck.
DC asks, what's that compass's problem? Well, the fact that it's hung upright, so it couldn't possibly function as a compass anyway, is probably part of it. I mean, I think there's...
compass?
There's gotta be something about, like, playing the piano and the interaction between these two and the cat and the piano at the same time. Except there really is no same time. Everything is kind of synchronous.
Okay, the stream is quite laggy for me, actually.
Oh no, Mixer! They're all
Mixer has betrayed me. I mean, it's not a big deal.
I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out an alternative at some point anyway. So I can make him jump up and down, which feels like a thing I would want to do. But where? But where? This is the thing is, this is just so completely a point-and-click adventure game. Like this is the experience I have with every point-and-click adventure. I just did that again. There's such a gigantic area of elephant movement over here.
Area of elephant movement.
What happens when they play rock, paper, scissors, asks DC. I don't think this icon is actually meant to represent rock, paper, scissors.
I think colleague's hand there is playing paper and scissors at the same time.
Yes. I mean, the fact that his actions are different based on which page is playing feels very important to me. Am I like completely barking up the wrong tree here? Is this...
No, actually.
Okay. It's just that I haven't figured out how to use his secondary actions to do anything useful.
Yeah, I mean, I think you figured out the second mechanic, and that is the positioning of the other character, while the first character does something can be very important. And it is very important in this level.
And I mean, it's... I'm not even convinced that it actually has anything to do with the cat. It's just the cat is like the only other interactive thing. So...
Cat the cat.
That's a good question, Haldolls, but I don't know what to do about it.
The eyes are the KGB agent.
Good.
He's watching at all times.
Man, that is a very good tuba.
It's just clogged.
He's trying to play it to get the clog out. Oh, maybe I need to scare the cat away and then attract it back again. Maybe the cat also likes the Fipple-blown flute. That didn't work. That did nothing. I mean, the stomping is the most active action. I feel like it's the stomping. So stomp on the KGB agent. Come down here. Oh, that wasn't the stomp. I have failed.
These guys aren't authorized to do anything. I think they're just two lonely people who pretend to be detectives.
Oh yes, Ala Picasso. These are just two weirdos.
Yeah. Have you watched any other cartoons with them?
No. Okay. Can you give me a hint that doesn't give me everything? Like, just.
Well, okay. So I'll give you a hint. So this puzzle, I think, is easier to solve if you speak Russian. Although I've already given you all the information you need to solve it.
So the hint I was kind of looking at is, am I doing anything vaguely right by even worrying about the cat?
Oh, the cat is irrelevant.
Okay, I sort of thought that, which makes me think that what I need to do is get to the stomp action and do something with the sign. Oh, I did the thing! I did a thing! I did it! Oh, and the elephant is actually this way. Okay, yep. I get it. I like how there's a sign for the elephant, but not for the kangaroo or the giraffe.
Yeah, there is. What are you talking about?
No, I mean down the a sign leading you to the elephant.
Oh,
it's like,
right.
There's an elephant this way. Not. Well, you know, I'm down one brother, but that's. Oh, there he is. Hi, welcome back. How you doing? Well, as usual, first steal everything that appears stealable on the screen. That's just how you play point-and-click adventure games.
Yep.
Yes, I'll have all of those, thank you. And then I'll just use this on him.
Yeah, he's useless.
We just cut him up a bit. You don't understand how to interact with this? I have no idea what this is. I mean, you are the translator. You can at least tell me what that text says.
It says Valve.
Okay, yeah. Now, so, having seen it turn, now I understand what it is. So we can make it waterier. You don't understand how to interact with that. What is this?
A fountain.
Oh, that's to interact with the entire fountain. Okay.
Yeah.
Fill this from the fountain. What?
Yeah, this is a pretty cool level. I remember it fondly.
Boy, neither of you understand how to use a water thing to a water. What are these called? The English word is.
Oh, watering can.
A watering can. There you go. Neither of you understand how a watering can works. I mean, go water.
I don't remember what the thing on the right is called in English, though. Oh,
shears.
Shears? Yeah, shears.
Okay, we just grew that, and we can't cut it. These are bananas, presumably.
Yep.
Okay, I don't
That
know.
is the palm tree.
But can we reach it with a rake? Nope. Or at least you can't reach it with a rake.
That would make too much sense.
So he didn't want to shear it down, or maybe I was just clicking in the wrong place. Which of these says what? Because when I move my cursor to the left, the icon goes to the right, and when I move my cursor to the right, the icon goes to the left.
Well, when you mouse over the bananas, it says bananas.
Okay. So I can't shear it. I can't cut it down, not like that.
Ah, now he's learned the phrase.
Okay, well, I can't seem to get the bananas just now. Oh, maybe he can get the bananas. Only one of you understands how to use a rake to get bananas. Bravo, thank you. That was really a step in the right direction. Just judging, you know, I can't read Cyrillic, but just judging by the repetition of letters, am I correct in assuming that banana is in fact a cognate of banana? Like it sounds very much like banana.
Yeah. He said, let's compare our watches.
Where are you? Why did you walk all the way over there?
He just moved away so that guy could walk towards the palm tree.
I don't think I actually tried to just have him... Okay, you can't just reach it, that's unsurprising. Are there any other items or interactables? Well, there's a reason the fountain is there. I haven't tried to interact with this friend. Well, that was useful. Your turn. I just like... Okay. Apparently, musical notes makes this kangaroo very sensitive about her pouch, I guess. I don't... I don't follow. Why don't you cut her up? Cut her up. You don't want to. Oop. I actually just meant to use hands on that. Oh, it opens even further. Okay, there are 3 levels. So maybe I can, like, put something on it when it's at the lowest level, or... Yeah, I'm gonna be hearing that a lot.
Yep.
I love that he has to walk over there to scratch his back with a rake. Steal the child and wake up the kangaroo. You mean the
what
Joey?
Child?
We see no evidence that there's actually a Joey. Okay, how about at maximum level? Can we do some kind of... You went for a long walk to give him room to do that. I don't, like, why don't they understand how to fill a watering can from a fountain? That's the most perplexing thing. I have very quickly reverted to the stage of just click things. As of yet, I haven't found anything where, like, if I... with an interaction like on the last level. Like, I don't see anything where if one person does something, then the other person does something, which obviously is important, but not here.
Yeah,
apparently.
but the thing is, you cannot just click everything because, as I've said, positioning of the other character can be important.
I mean, that's what I was just saying, is that, like, I haven't found anything that one of their actions even makes the other character do anything.
It's not necessarily that the other character could do anything, it's just that where the other character is can be important for what the first character does.
Okay, so like in the last level, it was the fact that the chief made the colleague jump that was important. But I guess you're saying it's not even always the case that the second character does anything. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. I want those nabobas.
Banana.
I mean, it'll have to be one of the things that they at least don't just say, I don't know. Surely there's some interaction. Spit the fish on the fountain, says DC. I did have a thought in that direction. You heard me.
Sababam.
But, like, he walks over there, so... You just always have a fish in your digestive system, huh? Just ready to regurgitate at a moment's notice. Well, this is certainly a point-and-click adventure game.
Gee, Bits, I wonder why.
Gee, this game from 1997 from Russia sure looks 90s. Spit the fish into the giraffe. I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding physically where the giraffe is.
I don't think the giraffe is even interactable.
No, the giraffe appears to be completely static. Putt-Putt saves the zoo. Okay, can I one more pseudo hint? Is it at least the case that whatever actions you need to do, it is not one where they just go, I don't know, or whatever that phrase.
No.
Yeah. Someone stand by the tree. Someone turn the valve for no obvious reason.
Yeah, it kind of is like this bit.
Yep. So this has gone to a slightly more evil level of point-and-click adventure games because of the two-character interaction. Like, it's not just click every item on everything.
Yeah, exactly. I could at least tell you, like, which side of the fence you need to be on to progress.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, like, is this something that can be guessed, and I'm just not...
I mean, there is logic to it.
Blame Roberta Williams for screwing with point-and-click logic. I mean, obviously I need to cause the nabobas to fall from the tree in some way. I need to acquire some Nababas. But... And I'm assuming that to do that, I have to have somebody interact with something over here, presumably the fountain, at the same time as the other is over there. But I'm really failing to figure out why that makes any sense.
Well, I can tell you that the way to acquire the Babas is a lot more the common sense that I think what you're imagining it to be.
But I tried everything that's common sense.
Not everything, no.
Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю.
Everybody in chat loves me suffering. It's good. It's fine. It is how it was meant to be.
Ничего не понимаю.
And it is not as hard as King's Quest. At least you cannot get stuck in this game. Or die.
I'm just gonna, like, sit here and think for a bit. I've got a watering can, a rake, and shears. And my immediate thoughts were like, use the rake to knock down the Nababas, or use the shears to cut down the tree. Both of those make a lot of sense to me.
Fair enough. But neither of those work.
But neither of those work.
Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю.
Let's destroy the fountain.
Ничего не понимаю.
Yeah, with shears. Good luck.
Is he talking to the Nababas? I mean, kinda.
He's talking to himself.
Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю.
I do love that he apologetically takes off his hat. He can only really be talking to you, the player. I would love to cut the monkey free, but nothing in this corner is interactable.
Nope, the monkey's just decoration.
Сверим часы.
What is that, by the way? Oh, that was let's synchronize our clocks.
Yeah. And it's also irrelevant.
Of course, yeah, but it, but it's flavor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stare at the screen for a bit. Okay, the valve, the fountain, the bananas, the banana tree, and the kangaroo are interactable. We have a watering can, a rake. Drown yourself in the fountain. Game over. We have a watering can, a rake, and shears. In English, it would be banan. The plural on the end is silent. I mean, in English, it's nababas. Is a statement that isn't true.
Banan, the warrior.
Banan, the barbarian.
I think he was the warrior in that game, Paper Sorcerer.
I was quoting misquoting the TV show Conan the Warrior. Or Conan, you made me say the warrior. Conan the Barbarian.
Okay. Do you see that says slon? That says elephant. And the elephant is missing.
Managed to get out through that one bent bar.
Must remind you again to consider positioning.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. That's like, okay, so I mean, surely one of them has to be next to the banana tree. Like, Okay. One further hint. Is my next step actually to do with getting down the bananas? I wonder if both
Yes.
must be there. Okay. Hi, Omnia.
Сверим часы. Ничего не понимаю.
Come over here. Oh my god. Oh, well that didn't quite do what I was hoping, but it did.
Yeah, the game
Dang.
trolls you, but that was the correct thing to do.
Oh, so like there are even situations where literally you just have to repeat. Okay, so I should have.
That says animal tracks.
Oh, okay. So I should have taken. I should have taken further to heart the fact that he does make the attempt, because there are little interactions where it's like, you can't,
Yeah,
where
he did jump.
it
but he
shows an
couldn't make
interaction when you can't really do anything. Okay, so what shall I
Yeah.
do with the animal tracks? Shall I moisten the animal tracks? Apparently not.
Moisten the animal tracks as a show of dominance.
Raking the animal tracks appears to be a thing. I don't know why it would. Oh, okay. We're not raking the animal tracks. We're setting this world stupid. Okay, good. What does
Yep.
this say?
That says evil rhino.
Ничего не понимаю.
I can't even pick up the bits.
Or
Perfect.
angry rhino. It's not really clear which one is meant.
Well, I mean, he's neither angry nor evil anymore now that we've sucked
Yeah.
his soul out. Are you kidding? Like, I
you
wasn't
missed.
quite close enough?
Yeah, it's not quite the correct position.
This game can be quite picky about positioning, huh? And you refuse to move. There we go. That should be good.
It says ripe.
Well, that feels like it was the right thing to do at that moment. Okay. Now, what would have happened if the fountain hadn't been at the maximum level?
Indeed.
No wonder rhinos are endangered.
Well, rhinos are mechanical, so you can just make more.
You can just build them.
Yep.
What is... Oh, I forgot which one I had doing that. That was... I'm going to very frequently not have the character selected I thought I had selected. You don't understand how to use a valve! For next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got thousands more. Just click that channel button. Cheers from Yahweasel.
Goodbye, everyone.
You don't understand how to use a valve. Boy, I'm gonna have to play more Russian games because it makes my channel temporarily popular for some reason. Hello, everyone. Well, bye, Alpha. Speaking of, the thing I just said is a lie. Hello, this is Yahweasel. This is Pilots Brothers. And here with me to translate is SpecLad. Say hello.
Greetings, everyone.
Let's, apparently you're the only one capable of using a valve. Not with a watering can, though. That's not how valves work. So... Let's try the... Let's try the middle level because the lowest level was the default. So yes, in case you didn't know, I'm always recording videos while doing streams, so when I say, you know, next time and such, that's just for the next video. I'm still streaming. Up, there we go, okay. Get me some nababas! I love how this whole interaction does not actually involve acquiring bananas. That is not what's being accomplished here. Okay, you live there now. That's probably good. Oh, you're not even selectable. You're just in purgatory.
Yep.
That's probably fine too. Before I interact with the valve, which is obviously going to do something very interesting, I'm going to interact with the kangaroo. Just in case that does anything. I don't feel like it would make sense to interact with the tree, so I guess I'm going to interact with the valve. That didn't quite accomplish what I think it maybe should have. So, I mean, it was on its way down, and maybe if I do it in the opposite direction, it'll be on its way up?
We could always just turn it a bunch of times and see what happens.
Just keep on turning it, just see what happens. Well, I know that it goes like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, so it makes some kind of sense to do it this way instead. Sorry, I didn't write the title for the last episode, so I'm just taking a moment during this episode to do it, because professionalism. You, get me. I just clicked with the watering can. Yes, that was anticlimactic, but I feel like I've made progress. Congratulations on always having a fish in your mouth. Can I, like, skip this cutscene? No.
Why would you want to skip this cutscene? Oh, stream is really Mixer is really lagging for me now.
I don't know
Quite
what to
annoying.
suggest. Reload.
It doesn't really matter because I know what's going to happen anyway.
Just gonna click some other things on some other things before I... Okay, there doesn't seem to really be anything else interactable new. So now it's on its way up, so if that is a thing, then this should throw him or something. Hey, that's a scene from the cartoon. That is so exactly precise. Well, now he is slowly well, I guess he's just, I don't know, suckling. It's all very disturbing what's going on right now.
Mono in chat, he's saying ripe, not tasty.
Aha! You monkey jerk! Well,
And the rhino revived itself, by the way, so no harm was done to any animals. Making it easy.
Okay, well, obviously this is going to involve, like, chasing the monkey, but chasing it so that it can't get away because it runs into the other character.
Yeah, I remember spending quite a bit of time on this level. Even though it's actually really easy once you realize what you need to do.
I'm trying to find somewhere where you could sort of trap it. There's sort of always another route, almost. This is a fever dream. Peeled giraffe. Yeah, that's right. God, the chat is really having a field day with everything going on in this video game. Can I chase it, like, into that tree? I just clicked off the screen. Good. Or off the window, that is. So you can't quite control both of them at the same time, but you can kind of almost control both of them at the same time.
The monkey's barking. some reason.
Yeah, that's what monkeys do. See, like, the character will stop the moment you click, but you can you can choose when you do that. Why won't you move? Why? I'm trying to, like, get it trapped in this tree somehow. That feels like a thing to do. Stop barking, monkey. It's real weird. See, the monkey's too clever. It can always find that secondary route. Monkey very clever. Monkey very clever. DC in chat is suggesting to trap it in a corner. I'm trying to, but you see, like, I was trying to trap it in that corner, and the moment you even move to here, it can find that alternate route out. So its movement is very clever.
Загоняем. Загоняем.
So let's just have a conversation.
Yeah, they said coming in from the left, coming in from the right, and trapping it.
Trapping the barking monkey. And the monkey is so much faster than we are.
Although I'm not sure if you should listen to them, really. I don't think you really need me, to be perfectly honest. Like, there's so little dialogue in this game, and most of it isn't even, like, necessary for understanding.
You are.
I'm mostly just here for flavor.
Yeah, exactly. Your color commentary.
Yeah.
He doesn't like
And,
always.
you know, I'm also here so that I can tell you what to do once you give up.
There's no.
But I think you can figure this all out, though.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
I mean, obviously, there's no way I'm wrong about the concept here. I have to get it between us so that it can't escape. I'm just not, or maybe get it, you know, like into the tree or something. But that is easier said than done. Trying to think if there's something cleverer. Yeah, the monkey. The monkey is cleverer. It's cleverer than I am. The barking monkey. Can I hide in that tree hole? Oh, for some reason it didn't even occur to me that I might be able to hide in the hole in the tree. In that case, maybe now he won't notice that I'm in the tree, and so he'll run past it, and then blammo. Okay, blammo, except I need the competent one, not the stupid one, to be in the tree.
Yep.
I mean, they're both pretty stupid, but it's there is some kind of variation here.
They're Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my! He vanished. The monkey. It's gone.
Или это ключ от номера Карбофоса, или одно из двух.
Either this is the key to Carbophos's room, or one of the two.
Or one of the two? What?
Yes, or one of the two.
Okay, just break that. Why not? Good. And I assume if I walk out into the street, I will suffer a death.
Well, you cannot suffer a death in this game, so just go ahead and do it.
Well, that was unsurprising.
This level, I remember, it's pretty stupid. Let's search for clues.
Well, we found a cork.
Corkscrew.
Corkscrew,
Yeah.
there we go. That looked like fun. Oh, he's like indisposed. Okay, I can't even choose. I can't even choose the chief if I want. He's too busy staring at the mechanism.
Also, I just noticed that on the left there, the sign says hotel, except it says that in English transcribed into Russian.
It's kind of like bugs from before. Okay, so I can't.
Yeah, kind of.
Corkscrew, which I guess isn't that surprising. Maybe I can...
on the right it says cafe, but that's just how we say cafe in Russian. That's fine. He said my fault there.
Bye, Holdles. I mean, there's not going to be more in here, is there? Boy, those are some disturbing sounds being made. Okay, I cannot corkscrew the cars either. Trying to figure out if there's even something else I haven't interacted with.
That says other side, by the way. Or that side. If we're being technical.
Oh, this whole... Okay, that whole area, if I mouse over it, is the other side. Is that kid smoking? That's not... That's just what Ukrainians look like. It's it's a congenital condition affecting the entire populace.
Well, we know it's not the entire populace, because we saw the zoo guard, and he looked relatively normal.
What is... Oh, that's just still the other side.
Yeah.
Just a second, I'm gonna turn up the AC. It's hot in here. Put the screw on the road and pop the top. I mean, I did. I tried clicking the screwdriver here, and it just same as if you try and cross. Pretty much anything is the same as if you try and cross. Like, all I have is a screwdriver, and the only thing I can interact with is this, and it doesn't do anything, and I can't even choose the other character. Let me just stand here. Am I useful now? Look, he's actually he's helping. He looks like he's helping. He's looking at it.
He's providing moral support.
Look both ways before you cross. Those Soviet bloc drivers, I tell you. There are so few things to interact with.
Yeah, and the solution is quite stupid, by the way. I mean, I already said that this level is stupid, but just remember that.
Yeah, and the cars themselves are not interactable. I've used the corkscrew on the manhole many, many times, El Picasso. Can they both pull on the manhole cover? I mean, I would love for them to, but I can't get the chief to do anything. He's not even, like, I can't use him right now. Just do it repeatedly. Just do this, and then do it again, and then try harder. I'm going to cross at the worst possible time. I'm going to cross when there are cars in the road. He doesn't even try when there are cars in the road. Go now! It doesn't even let you cross when there's a car going in the direction that's going to hit him if he tries.
Safety first.
Stab the chief for slacking off. Just dig deeper. I've jumped on the manhole far more than twice in a row. I've jumped on it many times in a row. Pay attention to me!
Notice me, Chief Pie.
Cross over here where you're hidden and secret. Well, I mean, at least he always tries to use the crosswalk. Boy howdy, am I not getting this. I mean, I have one character and one tool and only 4 interactable things, and I am not figuring this out. I mean, I've clicked that multitudinous times. There's nothing else interactable, is there? No. Look at me! Pay attention to me!
Chief looks a lot bigger right now than colleague.
Ah, that's how this screen works. I see. Right, because that's the entrance to the zoo. Then we're in. Okay. And now I don't have the corkscrew. Hooray! Switchbox isn't interactable, El Picasso. Corkscrew him in the eyes! It's not timing, is it? Like that can't be it.
It's... Well... I don't know what I can tell you, really.
You can tell me that
Other
it's
than
not
that
timing
I don't like
if it's
the
not
solution.
timing.
It's not exactly timing, but... I mean, it kind of is. I'm not really sure how this works, to be honest.
Ah, even better.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you need to do. I just don't know why it works.
the car that it's always the same car that tries to hit you. I assume that's just like a 90s, you know, that's because this game is from the 90s and they didn't want to animate a bunch of options, but I don't know if that's meaningful beyond that. Like the sheer lack of things you can interact with, huh?
Ничего не понимаю.
Well, let's just stare at this screen for a day and be extremely confused. I'm gonna, just as an aside, point out I have never claimed to actually be good at point-and-click adventure games. I like point-and-click adventure games. The fact that I like them is no claim of being good at them.
Well, the puzzles in this game don't always make a whole lot of sense, and I think this is one of those cases.
Oh, like if you just stand around and sometimes the purple car drives by? Oh yeah, there's the very car that would normally hit me. And here it is again! That was as quickly after the purple car as I possibly could have. There it is again! Oh, maybe if I interact with this while the purple car is coming by. That's the red car. I feel like that wasn't fast enough because he wasn't close enough, but probably that just wasn't the right thing to do. Oh, that's the red car again. Come on, purple car. Show me your purpley goodness, purple car. Take that! That did nothing.
I wonder how common purple cars are in real life.
It's not a color you see very often. I would say probably like you essentially cannot buy a purple car from the manufacturer, so if you see a purple car, then that's a custom paint job. But as pustules of paint jobs go, as custom paint jobs go, I imagine purple is one of the more common custom paint jobs.
Yeah, I guess makes sense.
Go now! Go now! Wow, it's just amazing how that same car is right behind itself.
It's just driving around in a circle, hoping to hit cars.
I'm gonna try the same thing, but with the screwdriver. Yeah, really, DC. Why can't he help? I mean, basically, he wants to get that light to be on red instead of yield, so that we can actually get the cars to stop, but... Purple car is gone. Yep, that's what he's doing, Omnia. He's a real jerk face. The purple car no longer exists, so that's interesting. There isn't a purple car anymore. It's just gone. It's just gone. Where's the purple car? There it is! Hi, purple car!
You can always count on the purple car to show up when you try to cross. Your avatar looks like it's trying to sneeze.
I really leaned back in my chair, and face rig is not good at understanding that like leaning back is not the same as leaning your head back.
It was like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and can't walk into the street anywhere else. The car in the... What did I do right? What did I do right?
I told you it was stupid.
What did I do right?
You just had to walk out into the road a bunch of times. That's it.
Wow.
And the corkscrew is completely useless. It's about herring.
Just dive into the sewer, that seems fine. It's the Rat Brothers!
The Red Brothers versus the Pilot Brothers. Who is the better brother? Find out next time.
Not just who's the better detective, who's the better brother. We're gonna judge them. This could not look more like a timing thing, yeah. So can I go one at a time? Like, can I actually attempt to do this right? Well, not like that, I can't. Just... You are a fast-swinging rat, you little rat jerk. Also, apparently very heavy since you can knock down a full-grown man.
Well, they're mutant rats. Yeah, and this is when you start wishing the game had a quick save function.
Yeah, you do, don't you? You really, really do. Yeah, you do, don't you? You really, really do. That was too late, yeah. Just like take one more step forwards. Okay, you can't. Never mind. So sorry I did that. One brother across. Time for brother number 2, and I certainly hope the first brother doesn't have any sympathy when he falls into the goop.
Switch your game timing in my adventure game. It's more likely than you
No
think.
problem. Yahweasel is amazing.
Yeah, aced it. Didn't even hear the line that Collie says when he pulls it down.
I almost want to go. Well, you know what? I can always replay this level, right? So
Yeah,
maybe I'll
you
go
should
back
beat it
afterwards to
first.
figure out what he says when he falls into the goo. That's how normal people go up ladders.
Looks like we're at our destination. Try the key.
The key to the front door of a hotel. Oh, it's a one-room hotel.
Yep.
Okay, brief distraction here. We definitely have to go back and just hear this line because I was too amazing at this.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure how to best translate this. It's kind of like wretched creatures or something like that.
I mean, it sounded like tomati, so I'm going to say it translates as tomato.
No. Why?
Okay, well, as per usual, first steal anything it'll let you steal. Apparently nothing.
Yeah, I actually don't remember the exact solution to this level.
Apparently, he's willing to steal pretty much everything everywhere he goes, except the very lair of the criminal, which he treats quite sanctimoniously.
Well, you know, we don't have a warrant, so we can't just take things.
Fair. I mean, we're also not in any legal sense detective,
Yeah.
so warrants aren't really our primary concern. You don't even know how to look at that with a magnifying glass, which is a pointless thing to do with the teacup. Good. Well, so much for that teacup. That's just what he does, isn't it? That's just what he does.
It's his thing.
Okay, well, we've now freed up more dirty dishes sitting
Yeah,
on a
that's
stool.
a pile, by the way.
Good. Oh, what is this?
It's a screwdriver.
That is a screwdriver. Well, you should be good at using a screwdriver to break into a lock. Nope, everybody sucks. Okay, good. Good detective work, folks. I mean, in fairness, a screwdriver isn't a lockpick, but you are detectives. Oh, what's this? Deadly. Cool. Let's see if I can zap you too.
That says on switch.
Ah, but it was like not attached to the wall correctly. We turned something on. Oh yes. Okay. Using the screwdriver, we got the on switch, and oh, that turns on this. I didn't even notice. That turned on the lamp. Okay. Oh, what's this? It's all these tiny little things I'm not noticing. What was that? I didn't actually...
It's the spray can.
Okay.
Honey mustard, it says DC in chat.
It is just a nice little jar of honey mustard dressing. Yum, yum. Well, let's remember that it sometimes depends on the right person doing the right thing.
It usually depends on the right person
Yes.
doing the right thing.
Okay, so that is a disguise. Not a great disguise. But I have no one to disguise myself from right now, so that doesn't seem that useful. I doubt that the screwdriver is going to be used for a second thing, but, I mean, I got it. I mean, clearly at some point I have to deal with that whole lock situation. Oh, wait, if this is on and you do that bizarre fish thing you do, is it going to do something different because the lamp is... Nope, of course not.
That's his bathroom, by the way.
That makes sense. Okay, when you use the shaving cream as shaving cream, it makes an alligator appear?
Yeah, and that says angry monster.
Certainly looks like an angry monster to me.
Also, you might notice that something else appeared there.
Did it? Oh, hello, it's a key, okay.
It's because there was a towel hanging there. and
Right.
The colleague used that to wipe his face.
Okay, so we've just poisoned an innocent animal, so good. Now we have this key. Oh, the innocent animal's back. Good, it's fine. It's just throw that lock into the ether. It's just gone now. It no longer exists.
It's with the monkey now.
You are incapable of opening this. Oh, I see. There's some... Oh,
Yeah, I think you're missing the elephant in the room here.
yeah, I did not understand the fact that those were all going to be interactable. Is this lights out? No. What puzzle is this?
So, welcome to every Russian child's nightmare.
Oh, wait, this is that puzzle where everything in the same row and column changes.
Yep. And it broke me when I played this game originally. I could not get past this. The rest of this game I played as an adult when I knew linear algebra, and so I could figure this out.
Okay,
but
so
you can do this without linear algebra.
when they're
just didn't know
when
about it
they're
at the
all
time.
horizontal, it'll be open, and any given horizontal column unlocks one of the locks. I got it. Okay, so basically. Click around a bunch until you succeed. The perfect strategy.
Well, good luck. That was the method that child me used, and it was not successful.
The of course frustrating thing is that having one row correct doesn't mean anything. If you think I'm applying some kind of deep logic, no. Well, now it's much worse, so that's pretty good.
Holy crap, you made it.
I may not be good at point-and-click adventure games, but I am good at puzzle games.
But you are good at randomly clicking.
Yeah, I'm good at randomly
Puzzle
clicking
game.
until good things happen. That's pretty much what I expected to happen when I got the refrigerator open. That all just followed. That seemed normal to me. Okay. So you're just gonna stand out on the balcony. That feels like the right way to interact with the television. Okay, the television is not functioning correctly. But maybe if you unplug it. Much better. Perfect. Oh, nope, I can't understand how to plug it back in again. Once it's unplugged...
You're clicking on the couch, I think.
Oh, oh, there we go. Okay. Are you better
And
at
up
being
there
on a
is
TV?
a drawer. He said, interesting film. But that's it's more a colloquial expression. It just says interesting things going on.
Good, perfect. I'm trying to keep in mind the fact that I might need one character to be in the right place while I'm doing something else, but try and at least interact with everything first. You don't even understand how to open a drawer, so good. Duh, indeed. You don't understand how to unplug a television from the wall. That's quite the thing.
I think common sense is just entirely foreign to this guy.
What style of wall sockets are used in Russia? Looks from this 4 pixels, it looks like the same as Europe.
Well, I think there's a native Russian style of sockets, but it's... I mean, it's close to European. I think the usual these days are the German Schuko plugs and sockets.
I didn't even attempt to interact with the balcony. Yeah, please don't jump off. Well, maybe do. Whichever. I just realized I don't actually care.
I mean, the Carbofos and the servant did go that way.
Yes. You don't understand how to turn on or off a television. Good.
By the way, there is a tumbler there. I'm not sure if you tried that or not.
Where?
On the TV, the blue thing. I think that's
I have attempted that and did not make it do anything interesting.
To control the horizontal and the vertical.
But it's just one switch, so. And he doesn't understand how to use switches, so. I'm trying to think if, like, you know, get him to stand in one place and that'll affect the signal in some way, or.
Yeah, I'm actually not entirely certain what we need to do, but I think I have an idea.
Oh, you're capable of... I always try with both characters. So remember, Colleague is capable of opening cupboards, while Chief is capable of opening drawers. That's... that's how it works.
Well, they are completely different.
Okay, well now we have some paper that we can't interact with in a useful way, so that's pretty good. I can close it again. Let me guess, you don't know how to close again. Nope, he is a drawer-only captain. He is a cupboard-only detective. Well,
they have union rules.
I'm trying to think, like, since he can do all of that, do I need, you know, is it another one of these, he needs to be in the right place at the right time kind of thing? But we'll figure it out next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, do leave a like below. Cheers from Yahweasel.
Goodbye, everyone.
The puzzling difficulty of this game is making for quite the ratio of record time to video length.
Yeah, well, you know, if you know how to what to do, then you can beat this game in an hour.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true of like all point-and-click adventure games. So.
I mean, not quite to that extent, I think. I mean, usually, even if you know what to do, it still will take you at least a few hours. But this game is pretty short.
If you know what you're doing with Zork, you can finish it in about 1 second. Know what you're doing and also have something either to type for you or redirect the input from a file.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, StairQuest. Good point. Good point. I remember StairQuest. I'm sure.
I mean, can StairQuest even be called an adventure game?
I'm sure Malo is scarred by StairQuest. Hello, this is Yahweasel. This is Pilots Brothers.
And this is SpecLad.
Every time I introduce it, I just see the title at the top of the screen, and I go, Pilots Brothers. And yes, that's SpecLad. Say hello.
I already said hello.
You did,
well,
but I'm so accustomed to doing my intro in a particular order that I interrupt myself. So if you can open that...
Is that a different drawer?
There are two drawers, and somehow I failed to notice that there are two independent drawers. But this one can stay open, which feels important. And yet isn't. and yet is not important. How do televisions from the 1950s work? Do I need to turn it off and then do the V-holds? The answer is no. That is not how televisions work. Okay, I can't, like, open the top drawer and then the bottom drawer. Can you actually get something out of this drawer? What?
Wait. That says fly swatter.
Fly swatter. Or tennis racket, you know, whichever. They're basically the same thing. Of course you do that. I mean, what else would you do with a fly swatter? Really? I mean... Popple in chat asked if we've tried wrapping the antenna in tinfoil. Let's do a little bit of click everywhere and just see what happens. Fly swatter. Yeah, we're gonna hear that a lot. So useful. So useful. The TV makes RuneScape sounds when you turn it on. Oops, not
I
with
think
that.
this game was made before RuneScape. Although I cannot actually be sure. RuneScape is pretty old.
Yep. But this is 1997, like... I was trying to think something like that, DC, of like, well, if I can get him to just stay on the television when he's up there, then maybe I can accomplish something, but... He just jumps off. I don't understand how to open drawers. The constant problem I have is that I can't remember, like, not just have I interacted with this item, but have I done that with both characters? Put the fly swatter away. Just put it back. Nope. Okay.
I don't need your damn fly swatter.
It is not sufficiently helping me. Like, I'm trying to think, so if the fly swatter has a metal frame, then, you know, it can act like an antenna, so I'm trying to think of any way that, like, oh, well, maybe if I can get it into the socket, or... I mean, I haven't done much with the TV being unplugged. That might be important. Yeah, it's more interesting when it's off, isn't it? Well, that didn't do anything. That's jumping on the couch. Good for you.
Yeah, the block has a weird headbox, doesn't it? Yeah.
That feels normal. Yeah, that's something you should have done. That feels right. And I can't even... Oh, no, okay, he'll untie himself if he does that. Oh, DC points out that he now has a convenient bungee cord. What did he
He's
say?
already.
This feels wise.
I guess that's kind of like Geronimo. I don't really know how to translate it.
Well, this worked out pretty well for everybody thus far. Time to turn the TV back on. somehow doesn't work. Oh.
He said, take care. Or, well, maybe not take.
Be careful, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, use the fly swatter on the...
I'm trying to find a good translation for that first word. I mean, the second word is fly, except, I mean, it's a bit of a goofy version of fly.
That looked like a dragonfly to me. Take that.
Well, vile fly, I guess.
Vile fly. Vermin. I mean, making the TV do that while that thing is on it feels like a thing. And yet it isn't. Surely if I just knock over the television while they're both hanging from it, that'll be good for everybody, right? Like that, that feels right. I've got a fly swatter and a fly. Like, that's a thing, right?
Yeah. I actually do not remember at all what you need to do here.
Okay, that's a big fail. I haven't tried doing that while the fly is on top of the television. I love that knocking over the television makes the fly want to go onto the television. that's...
Well, it is vile. It is trying to hinder you.
I don't know why any of this would do anything, but it is a point-and-click adventure game, so it's impossible to know, really. In case anybody...
Yeah, and a pretty random one at that.
In case anybody doesn't understand, I cannot pick the colleague right now. He is indisposed.
He's living out his dream of being a helicopter.
Oh, I completely forgot the couch was a thing. But it's not a thing, so there you go. Oh, shit.
Chief does not know the meaning of leisure.
Okay. I guess I haven't tried interacting with the fly with that. Nope, it does nothing. Good.
And he says shoo, shoo, by the way, in case that wasn't clear.
Not die.
No.
Have I tried doing things with that drawer open? Next week, Omnia, I stream weekly. Unless, of course,
I guess since I don't remember what to do, I can try to make guesses too.
Well, what I'm thinking now is, like, maybe if this drawer is open, then I can knock it into the drawer instead of just out and about.
Interesting thought.
But I'm not accomplishing that, so pretty good. Pretty good so far. I guess I stand there, it's not coming back. Yeah, it's just gonna lead it in there. Oh yes, I was saying I stream weekly, Omnia. So unless I fail to, or sorry, unless I actually manage to complete this game this week, I'll stream it next week. Ciao.
Ничего не понимаю.
Eat the fly.
Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю.
Now the door shall remain forever closed. It might be possible to pull colleague back up somehow. Can you click on the cord?
Not that I can see. Yeah, the
What happens if you just
television
click on the TV?
it's the same as before. He just knocks on it like that's going to do anything.
Oh, right.
The television now, I think, has a much bigger and weirder hitbox, and the whole cord is part of the television, but other than that, no. And the fact that he's stuck down there now, of course, means that I haven't done anything wrong, because they wouldn't set it up in such a way that he could go down there when you don't want him to.
Yeah. What if you try to whack on the on this drawer while the fly is on the TV?
I think I tried that, but...
Поберегись.
No.
Okay, it doesn't care.
Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю.
Like, why are the papers useless? That feels really odd. It would be very adventure game if the TV would turn on now, like somehow tying it around the colleague provided power.
Yeah.
Well, I'm slightly disappointed that it doesn't.
I don't suppose you can just jump down while you're on colleague.
Like the fly is just a distraction.
Yeah.
Поберегись.
Nah. Nothing seems to have become interactable down here. I can go back up, or I can just live here now.
Ничего не понимаю.
Indeed.
I was thinking, like, can I interact with this flag somehow? But the flag is totally non-interactive. What does this say, by the way?
Paper.
Just paper, okay. If you had said fly paper, I would have had an aneurysm. I feel like there must be some item I'm missing, but I certainly am not seeing it.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I don't even remember the fly swatter being in the level.
The curtains are non-interactable, a la Picasso.
Поберегись. Ничего не понимаю.
Maybe if I just do this repeatedly.
Поберегись.
And okay, so the sofa hasn't done anything useful, this bottom drawer hasn't done anything useful, the paper hasn't done anything useful, and this game is definitely full of false leads. So, like, the fact that they haven't done anything useful doesn't mean anything necessarily. Colleague must be very dizzy. I'm not sure that Colleague has the mental wherewithal to really internalize such a concept as dizziness.
Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю.
Maybe it's just a timing thing. Maybe you need to swat the fly and then quickly run to the balcony.
I'm not sure what running to the balcony would even achieve.
Ничего не понимаю.
No, but wait for it. Like you need to swat it here too, so it leaves the room.
Oh. Because I don't think that it's coming back as timing. I think it just has to do with oh. The added weight of the fly was an oh you.
Wait, you didn't understand that? I mean, that was the whole point.
I didn't, even though this is a cartoon, I didn't quite internalize the fact that it would be the added weight of the fly.
No, alright.
Somebody jump into this innocent person's window. Thank you. That you didn't jump in. I wanted you to jump in. That was a nice thing to do.
He said, we'll compensate for it. But they won't.
Of course not. Now we've got a shard of broken glass, which seems like a really nice thing. Well, you don't understand it. Well, I had no reason to do that, but I do enjoy murder, so it felt like the right thing to do at the time.
Well, you needed to do it to pass, I think. I think that was the whole level.
I did no false starts, no false anything in that level. That was 10 out of 10 Yahweasel work right there.
Yeah, this level I remember being pretty complicated. Though.
Perfect. Oh god, just the thought of toilet paper that, like, springs back up in that way is one of the most revolting things I've ever imagined. Okay, we got some soap, and you've done the thing that you seem to do anytime you get soap. And the thing you do anytime you see a pan. Are these things? Nope. Are these? Nope. Okay, let's flush the cat. That didn't do anything. There's no running water. We can fix the no running water problem. Well, that feels completely normal. Yeah, that still doesn't function. I haven't even attempted to interact with the door. Like, I know I'm not getting out, so...
He said, shoddy work.
You didn't even keep the handle. Just threw it away. Oh, doodad, says DC in chat. That's outdoors work. That's outdoors work.
Well, if it was a push door, it could
Ala
work.
Picasso suggests we need to wait for the cat to pee.
Yeah, we'll be waiting a long time.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't understand how valves work. I need the valve expert to turn the valve. This is one of the few situations where there really does seem to be some timing involved, because the cat does not sort of eternally drink. It eventually stops. We are just so big on murdering cats. Somehow, again, the cat managed to survive.
Well, he has 9 lives.
We can now flush a toilet. Good for us. Why does the valve automatically turn off again? Okay, presumably I need to, in some better way, interact with the flushing toilet. It's a good thing the water turns off on its own. What does this say? Oh, okay.
Ah, that's the sink.
Right. Just gonna quickly mouse over everything and see if anything else looks interactable. Oh, hello, like the toilet plunger, for example. Which is actually the shape of a sink plunger, but whatever. What? Why would you do that?
Why
Well,
wouldn't you do that?
Clog the toilet with a
When
plunger.
you're a chief and colleague.
It's just gonna stare at himself, I guess. This is the loudest bathroom floor in the world, by the way. Oh, okay, he left it there, presumably for further Nope, it's just not Oh, never mind, it's that thing. Okay. Well, he can get it back again now that it's disgusting. Great! We've accomplished something now. You cannot plunge the sink. Of course not. Can you plunge the door? Oh, I'll bet it needed to be wet so that it would stick.
Yeah, I ordered to do something. I cannot actually understand what he said there.
Okay. What is WUM here?
What?
W-U-M. I can read. It says WUM.
Wummy. But no, it's I don't actually know what to call this thing in English.
Fuse
panel, I guess.
Oh, are we playing Pipe Dreams? We're playing
Well, we're
Pipe
playing
Dreams.
something.
Okay, so that flipped one way but not the other. Oh, no, it does eventually flip the other way. Okay, I see. I don't know... Hey, colleague, get out of the way. I don't know where I'm trying to get this to go.
Probably all needs to be connected somehow.
That would make sense. Okay, that makes no sense. So presumably this needs to go up there, and then up there. What does this say?
Wires.
Ah, great. Okay, so I can get this one connected. Let me grab this fire extinguisher just because it's there. Obviously, that's not going to do anything without power.
Yep.
I don't feel like you possibly can get this all... Well, maybe you can... Because these things look like they're just inlets, like they just go one way, so I don't see how you could possibly get it connected to everything. Oh, but there are splitters. Okay. This only switches up and down, right? Oh, no, that switches all sorts of things. That switches up, down, left, and right in each of those combinations. but the only combination that makes any sense is this, because the electricity is coming in from the left, and going down is useless, and it doesn't go straight through. Maybe those are the casualties, or the capacitors, whichever. Oh! Molo is suggesting that, like, maybe these things charge and then slowly discharge, but judging by the fact that they instantly turn blank when they're off...
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
Seems unlikely. Let me instead redirect the power down this way. And then over here... How is that not connected? How is that not connected?
Oh, that's...
Oh, it is. Never mind, that's on. Okay, but there's a pixel that suggests otherwise. Just
Well, the voltage is high enough that it can break the air gap.
that is
Cross the air gap.
that is some high voltage power. Yeah, it must involve getting it connected to all of them, but that feels utterly impossible. Or maybe it just involves getting it connected to that most distant one that's the hardest one to get it connected to. I'm gonna work under that idealistic assumption. So close. So close. For some reason, only this one on the left matters. Oh, never mind. Just... Tuba.
Well, couldn't you connect the left one by using the one to the right of it?
Yeah, I could have just done...
Like, pointed down, and then...
Yeah, I could have just done this. No. For some reason, that doesn't work.
Well, no, that's not what I meant. I meant... Well, I guess that wouldn't make any sense, though.
Wait!
No.
Wait! This isn't... Wait, I don't... Okay, I was interpreting the power as coming from here, from the left here.
Oh, no, I don't think it does. I think it comes from the middle.
I think it comes from that switch in the middle, which means you actually get two power outlets. Suddenly, I'm playing a completely different puzzle game than I thought I was playing. Okay. I thought I was trying to connect this somehow to all four. It makes a lot more sense to connect that to all four. Okay. So this almost certainly has to be like that. This probably has to be like that. Or possibly like... Right, this one can be turned that way. It all makes much more sense when you understand that the power is coming from the middle. Like, the whole thing just makes a lot more sense with that knowledge.
Well, now you've connected two of them together. That didn't work.
But it was fun. Okay, given that this can only come out that way... I guess this must go like that. This feels very wrong. Because this isn't going to end up getting used. But then maybe it doesn't end up getting used. Oh wait, no, this is definitely wrong. Okay, there's no way, because that would have to go out like that, which makes no sense. So the only alternative would be that literally all that does is power this one, but that also makes no sense. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Apologies, Molo, for probably not noticing what you're saying in chat. I am utterly focused, and somehow this doesn't work?
That's weird.
Well, now I just officially don't get it if this doesn't work.
I guess the game gods did not want you to solve it this way.
Okay, this makes no sense because I'm just gonna get stuck by these two. This makes no sense because there's no way I'm gonna be able to duplicate on the left, like, not gonna be able to get both of those. In case you think that I'm on the way to a solution, I would like to make it clear that I do not think I'm on the way to a solution. But if the power only goes to the top of the switch, then what's the point of the thing on the side?
No, it clearly goes two ways.
Yeah. Did it.
Okay.
Did it.
Getting somewhere.
Did it. You say I'm getting somewhere when I was like one click away. I like how he was just frozen in the dark, completely, presumably unmoving that entire time.
Well, maybe the idea is that Chief and colleague are actually super smart and fast, and they solve that puzzle in like a second.
And it's slowing it down for my pathetic human mind.
Yeah. This is the box with the machine gun.
Awesome! I love machine guns. Cool. Shoot your colleague. Oh.
And that's electricity. It's not a power box, it's just electricity.
This is what electricity looks like, kids. It looks exactly like this.
Also, that is clearly colleague's skull because it has a plate on its head.
I like how colleague just can't get off of this thing. He's stuck on it. This feels like...
I couldn't hear that. I think you can do that again, though. Oh, he says wrong system.
Yeah, I would agree that a machine gun is the wrong system for a switch box. I can't disagree with that, colleague. For next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, join us on Discord at yahweasel.com/Discord. Cheers from Yahweasel.
Goodbye, everyone.
I'm gonna take a brief break. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Alright.
And my brain is functioning at 1/8 capacity. But that's all fine. Sing for me, singing.
Hello. I have replaced Yahweasel.
Don't watch my weapon, watch my eyes. Yeah, right. I'll watch all 2 pixels of your eyes. What? What? How was I supposed to interpret that action? Because I can tell you that how my brain interpreted that action is probably not how Nintendo intended for it to be interpreted. Ugh. Stop babbling, give me your fairy dust. Dewdrop, you silly, silly thing. But I mean, meet me later, you know, you just want to do a little experiment about, you know, I'm not saying you had to do anything, I just, you know, if you want to figure something out. Anyway, so yeah, eventually they'll give me fairy dust. It's like he's got some guide at hand. How to turn straight men. Let's see. Okay, I've got him to admit that it's okay to be gay. Now we move on to step 3. All right. Now we get him to admit that the traits he wants in a woman aren't actually anything about being female. And then we turn that around. Okay, yes, we're on to step 6. Step 6 is ... and step 7 is sex. So we're well on our way. Oh, this is... Oh god, I'm gagging. Whoa! It is a blue scorpion with green... lips? Oh god. Oh, that action is going to haunt my nightmares for the remainder of time. Whoa, something about that color combination, plus the fact that its attack is like that was... Ooh, I'm kind of disappointed by Wikipedia's page on Yolk. I'm gonna see what its page on Albumin looks like.
It's gonna be even smaller.
The first sentence suggests that it's, you know, might be general, and then from the second sentence on, it only talks about chicken eggs.
Nice.
Damn it! Wikipedia! There are other kinds of eggs in the world! All I want to know is whether I can hard-boil salmon eggs. Because, like, the main thing you do with hard-boiled eggs is then mix it with mayonnaise, which is eggs. And so you can make the mayonnaise out of also roe. You just mash up the roe and mix it. Is there an appropriate oil for making fish mayonnaise?
Yeah, fish oil.
Of course. And make vile, salty mayonnaise.
Not just salty, like the fishiest mayonnaise you've ever... Like, fish oil is known for being disgusting because it's too fishy.
You're essentially making fish sauce, except somehow even fishier than fish sauce, and it would be, like, thick.
Yeah.
It is one of the most revolting food items I have ever sort of mentally invented here.
Yeah. Other code.
How much does roe cost?
You're a bad person. You should feel bad.
I wouldn't try to make roe mayonnaise. That, I think, is a genuinely terrible idea. But, I feel
But you
like...
at least want to see if you can make an omelet out of roe.
No. I'm entirely on hard boiling here, because obviously you could sort of cook it. Like, you would fry it and get something. But,
Yeah.
like, boiling an egg is a very unique... Like, there's nothing really... I can't think of any other food that behaves anything like that when you boil it. Like, there's just no... In the entire food world, nothing boils like egg. Okay, here we go.
Boston? Where are you going?
Bye.
I'm over here.
I'm gonna go hang out on the beach for a little bit. Well, let's go to the beach. Sounds like a pleasant place.
Yeah, just
I mean,
relax a little bit, reduce the stress levels. This whole situation is too stressful.
it is very stressful, and I think, you know, you can see the stress
Boston
in
deserves
Boston's...
to relax a little
he
bit.
deserves some time alone. You can see the stress level in his hurried walking, that he's clearly suffering problems. So let's go, just, you know, appreciate the natural beauty of this place for a little bit. Just take a deep breath. Hey, it's the big city! Just dragging my friend's corpse into the big city? You'll be fine! Don't worry about the skin of your back being lost as we drag you across the asphalt. Everything will be just great. They can fix death here. It's only a minor case of death anyway. I've seen this many times before. Oh! Okie dokie. Oh, great opening for this episode! I'm so confused. What am I supposed to be doing? This is not a waltz rhythm. This is in 6. This is not a waltz. This is in 6. Yeah, nice estimation. Ah, okay. I found a box of non-waltz that thinks it's a waltz for some reason. Ah, wasps! Electro wasps! Ah, the electro wasps! Die, electro wasp! Okay, I need to get away from that situation. Die! He's joining us too. That means we have more than a full complement. What? Everyone else is gone? What? What? Where's Ilden? Where's everyone? How is Rouge gone? What? Did we even get their stuff back? Oh yes, we're gonna go back and we're gonna give the stone, or the vortex thingy, the vortex stone, and that object is a closed time-like curve. They did this in Babylon 5. Oh man, I'm a nerd. Anyway. Oh good. We get to play Choose Which Hole. That's exactly what I want. Ooh. Implications come flooding in suddenly. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, man. I'm having a seizure from this screen. Seizure warning, please, future Yahweasel. Olsen receive drug. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, future Yahweasel, I was not expecting to need some censorship here. Whoa, okay. Oh, God. Oh, man, I'm choking. Oh, dear. Oh. Welcome back to the world of Pilot Brothers! Oh, sorry, Pilots Brothers.
Yeah, this sort of translation error annoys me a lot when I see other Russian people's English. It's quite common.
So... I guess, yeah, every language pair has its own characteristic, like, translation problems, and I think as characteristic translation problems go, like, not quite getting the right inflection feels kind of to me. Like, the usual Chinese English problem is prepositions, because, like, we're not even in the same language family, so all of the prepositions are just utterly different and, you know, unrelated. Whereas, you know, I imagine in Russian and English they're at least vaguely closer, because although we're very distantly related languages, we are related languages. Hey, let's play a video game.
Alright.
Let's play a video game. Hello, this is Yahweasel, this is Pilots Brothers. And here with me is SpecLad. Say hello.
Greetings, everyone.
He refuses to shoot the electrical box. Is this an interactable? No. That's no longer interactable.
That says a box without a machine gun.
Good. Oh, hello. I've chosen the right place to stand. Well, thank you.
And that says just a box.
It's so nice of you to make a climbing platform for me here. You're really helping me out here. No. Well, how do I undo this? Oh, with machine gun, of course. How else? No, apparently not. I can't shoot him. Oh, I can. You can. Everybody knows you can. Everybody knows you can only shoot the top box of a stack of boxes with a machine gun.
Yeah, and this is Carbofoss's machine gun, which, if you watch the cartoon, you'll know that it shoots balloons.
Yeah.
And if you haven't watched the cartoon, then you'll be very confused.
That does actually follow from the cartoon, yet I wasn't expecting it. When does he actually decide where he's gonna do it? Right at the end. Okay, he decides later than I thought. Okay. It is a timing thing, just not the timing I was... That onion hat is he's Suleiman the Magnificent, asks Valo in chat. He is Suleiman the much smaller than normal. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. I can do this. I almost did it before. Okay, we're up here now, and so is the guy who could not move when he was down there. Good job, colleague. Wow, that was quite a puzzle. The elephant is far more blue than he is in the cartoon.
Well, they only have a limited number of colors to work with.
In the cartoon or in the game?
In the game.
They've got 256 colors in the game. I'm pretty sure gray is one of them. Okay, well, this looks very familiar, so... Let's see if this is a known hint here. There we go. I feel like we're getting fairly near, at least fairly near the end of the cartoon. Got more shears. Great, you did it. Okay, hey, things are happening. I'm gonna need one of you to actually be, like, in there before I cut it free. Nah, why not? Just cut it free.
Yeah, I
It'll be
remember
fine.
this level being quite particular about the order you have to do things in.
He learned to turn valves, points out Alapacasa. Colleague can only figure out how to turn valves when he's standing on Chief.
He gets some of his insight from connecting his feet to his head.
He learns through his feet. That's just how he works. I forgot to, try everything with colleague instead, because sometimes he's the only one capable of doing things. I somehow knew he was going to just try that as a hat. Great. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, let's use the ladder to get up here. You don't understand how to use ladders, but maybe the chief does. Yep, the chief understands how ladders work. But obviously we're gonna have this loser actually climb up there. There's a valve up there, so it's unfortunate that we're sending the guy who didn't understand how valves work, but
That's okay, it's not even interactable.
Okay, I can't cut that free. Oh, hello. Well, never mind. Goodbye. Oh, I was actually not expecting him to climb up there, to be honest. Not that it's accomplished very much. Well, that feels like the right thing for you to have just done. He uses the ladder. Okay, is it him that's supposed to go and you cut this free? Oh, hello. Why did you change your mind? you were on the right path. Just do it.
Well, there is actually a reason why he changed his mind.
I mean, I'm sure there is.
In fact, you can sort of see it if you watch him closely. Also, that says a kilo of feathers.
That says a kilo of feathers, which...
Yeah. The bird.
Oh. Ah, okay. The bird is like almost interactable, but once again, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. Get it! Get bird! Oh, okay. Stand closer. Now get bird. No, whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Nope, I changed my button. You get out of the way. You stand in exactly the right place. Get bird. You didn't get bird. Where are you going? Not only am I going to hear, I don't know a lot, I'm going to hear oh. Is there just like an item I'm missing? What does this say, by the way?
Balloon.
Oh, okay.
And that's his rope.
Could he have cut the rope if the friend wasn't there? The chief wasn't there. He doesn't even understand the concept of cutting the rope if the chief isn't there.
Yeah, he needs Chief's aura to understand advanced concepts like cutting ropes.
It's sort of like, you know, he can only turn a valve if he's standing on top of the chief's head. It's just proximity to the chief that allows him to understand things. Oops, wrong one. I mean, the fact that he's looking at the bird or the light feels important. Congratulations.
It's a dunce head. How appropriate.
Intelligence radiates off the chief. Well, it has to go somewhere, because it certainly doesn't stay inside of him. I don't know what I think this is going to accomplish. Oh, he won't even try.
Ничего не понимаю.
The thing is, I feel like to cut it, they're both going to have to be in the balloon, because he'll only try it if they're both in the balloon.
And they both need to leave.
And they both need to... Well, that's a good point, yeah. Why are you walking over here? Like, this can't just be a positioning thing I'm screwing up.
I think you already did the positioning thing for this level. I don't think there's another one.
Now he tries that. Good. Perfect.
Ничего не понимаю.
Can I, like, control these crane things somehow? Doesn't look like it. Not really a lot to interact with here.
Сверим часы.
Okay, I do think you just missed the hotspot though. While you were mousing over.
I am hunting for hotspots.
You're very, very quiet. I'm hunting for hotspots.
Hello! There is something in here. There is multiple kapakas in here.
It's paint.
Paint, that makes sense. Red paint. Green paint. Green paint is go paint. There we go. Now that there's go paint up there, surely we can go, right? This isn't gonna work. Hey, it worked! I really thought the bird was gonna be more involved than merely being a carrier of paint, but whatever. Oh, I'm actually interacting. Okay, I thought like this was a cutscene essentially.
No.
Oh, okay. You can throw things. Am I attempting? Am I aiming for bird strike or am I aiming against bird strike? Well, you've murdered a cat. So I can only move up and down, not left and right. And I also only appear to be able to choose one of 3 levels. But avoiding bird strike isn't doing it. I didn't click that. Get struck by a bird. Do it! That bird strike is nothing. There is no bird strike.
Well, I mean, you weren't like you were rising up while the bird was already there.
Yeah.
You didn't actually get hit by the bird.
Oh, I did it! I did the bird strike. The timing on that was slightly weird. His stool! It's my stool now! We've done it! Okay, so we've kind of foiled him, but we need to get the elephant down. Am I correct in understanding that there is not a lot of game left in this game?
Nope. This is the unhappy servant, as the caption suggests.
Good. And this is...
And that is the proud bird. And he said, please.
And this is...
Oh, and this is a flute.
Okay. And that's an elephant.
Yep.
So the characters are both kind of in the same place. Is that his hat or part of his body like Toad? Oh god. DC, no, don't say these things.
I mean, it does seem to have hair growing out of it.
It does. I think those are supposed to be tassels that are now in disarray. Is there any clickables I'm missing? Oh, hello. Yes, whatever this is.
Oh, that's a branch.
But we don't know how branches work, so... Nope, nobody knows what a branch is. Good.
Yeah, I remember this level being pretty complicated.
Can you set a stool on a branch?
Spent quite a lot of time on it.
So Alapacasa, what it appears to be is a turban with a fez on top, and so I was suggesting that those could be like the tassels you might find on a fez, which is quite the hybrid hat he's built for himself. Here we go. Now the branch isn't interactable, which feels weird. Okay. Good job with the tap dancing. So glad you did that. That was very helpful. Now, just get yourself into the tree. That seems fine.
It's the KKB agent again. Back.
Okay.
That says in one more flute.
Ah, there's so many flutes available.
Yeah.
Okay, you can join him up here, but not really do anything different. Can somebody attempt to get to the flute? You can't even try. You can't even make the attempt. Maybe now that he's standing next to there, this will do something different. But no. The other branches are non-interactable. You can step back down. I mean, the fact that I've managed to get up onto the branch, but I haven't done anything with that. Oh, wait, can I, like, when I'm up on the branch, can I jump across? Is that maybe a thing? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the tap dancing. It's very helpful. Jump across. Do it. Jump.
You want to give him a kick? Make him fly across.
That's, you know, essentially what I was thinking, but you can't really interact with each other so much. Oh, maybe... Okay, well, Like, if I can get one of them standing on the edge and get the other one to... Oh, wait, okay, wait. Idea. Oh, you can jump off there, huh? You stand all the way over here. You tap dance. That's accomplished nothing. Good. Because, like, so they can only go in one order. Whatever order you put them in, that's the order they're in, which feels important. Like, they can't swap their position on the branch. There's something missing, like something I can hover over that I'm not seeing. I mean, the fact that you can't make them directly interact with each other feels weird and confusing. Yeah, that just does that. And this does nothing. Think, Yahweasel, think! The only new interaction I've gotten is the eyes. Of course, nothing could be accomplished with the eyes before. And it seems that nothing can be accomplished with the eyes now. Thinking.
Gotta remember the core tenets of this game.
Yeah, well, oh, wait! Okay, wait. I think my concept of getting across the branches was right, just not my implementation. If I have you there... and then you stop tap dancing for a second, can I, like, jump across on your head? Nope. Definitely not. Go, do it. Do it. Well, that was a good thought. Not a good plan, though. I mean, it's not going to be the exact opposite. It's never been in this order before. I'm trying, because, like, I don't have a lot of things I can even interact with, and so trying to think of, like, so, yeah, I was thinking, like, well, maybe if he tap dances while he's over there, then that'll freak him out, but... I mean, other than, you know, sometimes you need to do an interaction, make sure that one character is in the right place. I feel like there's no core tenet I'm missing here.
Okay, well, I think I have to intervene here, because you did have the correct idea, you just didn't do it correctly.
I mean, it must have been this. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I can't imagine where he's supposed to be standing. Over there? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, move. No, don't click on things. Just walk across. Yeah.
I swear I clicked over there like a trillion times. I guess I just didn't.
No, you haven't clicked there while he was standing in the correct spot.
Right.
You see, it's kind of particular there. He has to be up there.
Oh, okay, so now can you, like... Well, now I'm over here, and he can't get over there, I assume? Maybe he can. Maybe there's some trick now that he's over there that... Doesn't seem to be, though. Yeah, you're stuck there. Okay, we've made a step. We've made a step in the right direction. The making progress in the video game direction. Not that I can guess what the next step is. No!
Yeah, this level's a bit annoying because if you don't do everything exactly right, all you get for feedback is, I don't get it.
Right. That's like usually you can sort of know which actions make sense and which don't make sense. But when it's just moving, it doesn't give you a lot of feedback. Silent thought. The best thing on a stream is to be 100% silent and not make any sound whatsoever.
That is a cute bird. Also, the trees are casting shadows on the moon?
I'm hoping that that's just clouds in front of the moon.
Oh. Right. Well, I think you've successfully remembered the second tenet of the game, but you also need to remember the first tenet.
Well, the first tenet was that each brother has different abilities.
Yep.
So, like, now that he's over there, can one of them do something? Well, maybe he would probably still have to be on here. Click everything. You can't retrieve this stool, can you? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Because, like, clicking on the stool just makes him go up there. Okay, so I managed to get the colleague across, hopping on his head. That's not a cow. It's an elephant. Cow.
It's pronounced slon.
It is, well, I would say it is surprising that Russian has such a short word for elephant, but I guess Russia is closer to where elephants are than England is, so...
Just wait till you see what word we got for hedgehog. It consists of 2 letters.
Wow. Are there hogs of the hedge variety in Russia? Is that...
Well, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of forests.
The frustration. I mean, so clearly, of course, I've clicked every one on everything, but it's going to be about, like, being in the right place at the right time. Can I somehow, like, slingshot him if he's over there or something?
Yeah, it is caught. Hello.
The frustration is profound.
Well, just tell me if you need a hint.
I mean, so... I really wish I had any items to work with. Is there a hint you can give me that isn't, like, giving away the farm?
I don't know. Kind of difficult. I mean, I think I already gave you that hint.
Yeah. Those trumpets are flutes, Malo, because the people who made the cartoon and the video game don't know what flutes are. And which didn't answer the question, but the striped elephant likes flutes and fish oil. I mean, I really feel like I need to slingshot something. Oh god, fish oil mayonnaise. Remember our discussion about making mayonnaise from fish oil and fish egg? That was the critical distinction. It's just an all-fish mayo experience. Oh, okay. Here is the hint I want. Does it? Is it both? So is positioning critical for my next step here?
Well, positioning was important for your last step here.
I-
Right now, you need to apply the first step, not the second one.
Right, well, yeah, okay. So so in other words, I'm just not somehow not interacting with the right thing with the right person,
Yeah.
in spite of the fact that I've interacted with everything interactable with both people.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it not only matters who interacts with what, but also where that person is.
Well, I'm just gonna click on everything with each character in all of the places I can think of being. And then wait for him to say that. That's the one phrase I'll end up learning in Russian, because I'll just hear it in my mind at all times from now on. See, he makes a different sound now, which feels like a change. Clearly, the flute on the top of the dead tree needs to be. Well, so certainly a flute needs to be played. I just can't imagine how I'm supposed to get up there. Can he now climb the tree? Like, could he? Because he couldn't before. Nope. I forgot about interacting with this from every position that he could possibly be in. The thing is, like, if I could guess what the next event is, then I could guess where I need to be to activate it. But I'm having trouble even guessing what it could possibly be.
I mean, there's still a place you haven't tried at all.
There are many places I haven't tried at all. Well, he's saying that phrase again, so good. Progress has been made.
The whole ground area is all one place, by the way. It doesn't really matter where you stand on it.
Well, in that case, I have tried every place, because I've tried.
No, you have not.
On this branch, on the stool, and on the ground.
Well, there's still a place.
I mean, there's this branch, but I can't get there as him.
Can't you?
Not that I can figure out how. I mean, that's the puzzle itself. Unless, oh wait, oh can either of them do this? No, only he can.
Well, the colleague is not standing in the right.
Oh my god. Oh my! Either of them can. Okay, let me just point out why I was failing to figure that out. In absolutely every scene in which one of them uses the other to get somewhere, it's been colleagues standing on Chief's head, and then at this last moment they can either do it. That was my. I didn't realize that the Chief could even use the colleague as a boost. Well, that's accomplished a lot. There we go. Okay. Attract the elephant! I mean, the elephant has no control over his motion anyway, but... Oops, this is the sound that flutes make, by the way. Just, in case you were wondering, flutes are a brass instrument. Okay. We finally freed him, sort of. Okay. Now we're talking. Now, because I can teleport inventory items...
Well, just grab the elephant. It's right there.
Is it? That's a very small elephant. I was, assuming it might be quite distant in the background. Okay. Now I'm up here, but only he is up there. It's too bad he doesn't know how to play a flute.
Could you do that again?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he says it's fake.
Then why could he play it?
Well, he can still play it, it just isn't the authentic sound.
Of course. Fix this. Nope. I mean, can you get up there with his help? Stop playing the flute! Yeah, okay, so you can't get across, but you could, of course you could get across. I just need you to hop all the way down. And then, yeah, I can still swap their positions, so...
Still not putting him in the right place.
No, that was actually right. No, go do it. Oh, you won't help him up. Yes, you will. Just have to be in the right position.
Yeah.
Okay, he does not understand what to make of that.
I feel like you might be missing a hot spot. Okay, maybe not. No, never mind. Well, I think there is a hot spot you haven't clicked on yet, but
I mean,
I'm not sure if it's even accessible from here.
Oh, hello.
Yep, that's a trunk.
Can you climb that or something? No, okay. Can you play the flute into that? No, not you, you idiot. I possibly need to actually stand closer to it for that to do anything. Okay, let's go ahead and swap positions again now that this feels slightly last stage to me. Maybe like, there's one or two stages after this, but both the degree of you have to do everything you've done in the entire game and the fact that there's the elephant. Okay, you also cannot interact with that. Fabulous. That feels like it was a useful thing to do. Okay, now we'll swap again. It's so difficult. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Stop dancing!
He has disco fever.
What I wouldn't give for a cancel cutscene button. And you also can't interact with... So why did he put that there if neither of them can interact with it? Maybe I just wasn't in the right position to interact with it.
Malo's trying to brute force the,
The translation.
phrase. Yeah. Nietzsche.
That's a good way to translate things. It usually works. It's just, you know. Okay. Oh my god. So maybe if I have... Now he'll dive right... Why?
Because the cat's not there anymore.
Ah, of course.
That's also fake.
Great. Well, we know what to do with fake ones.
Yep.
Look for more. Nope, there's no more in there. Okay, now that we've made a ladder of flutes, you still can't do anything with it. Where else would there be a fake flute to continue my ladder of flutes?
I mean, where else would you even stick it? There's no more...
That's a good point. It's a good
Cool
point we can
location.
investigate next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, tell me what you like best on this or any other video on my channel. To help me make compilations. Cheers from Yahweasel.
Goodbye, everyone.
I feel like recording one more episode today because progress.
It's probably going to be the last episode.
We'll see. It depends on my level of confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just climb the ladder and go left. Well, yeah, obviously, but when I clicked on the ladder, it didn't do anything. Hello, this is Yahweasel. This is Pilots Brothers, and here with me is SpecLad. Say hello.
Greetings, everyone.
And he refuses to interact with the lovely ladder of flutes I've made.
Damn right I do.
Therefore, let's try the colleague instead. Go, do it. Climb the ladder of flutes. You don't understand. No. Climb the ladder of flutes. Climb the Cinnabon.
Maybe there is another fake flute somewhere, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like if...
I actually thought climbing the flute ladder was the solution, but I guess we're missing something.
Well, so, I feel like if we are supposed to climb the ladder of fake flutes, that does not look like enough fake flutes. There must be another fake flute. I just don't know where it is.
Maybe? Maybe if Chief looks in the...
That's what I was
in the
just
hole.
thinking. No.
Malo, that means trunk. And it is stall. You just need to click up there?
I've tried clicking,
Oh.
yeah,
okay.
up there. Clicky, clicky. I mean, that does not look like enough flutes to form a ladder of flutes. is a sentence that really is rarely something you need to say.
How many flutes does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I feel like a flautist is exactly the person not to ask how many flutes it takes to make a ladder out of flutes. You cannot move the stepping stool, Molo. We moved it there in the first place, but once it's there, it's there. Maybe it's just a positioning thing? Like, do you need to be down here to stabilize the tree or something? He said a different phrase. I'm assuming, since you sound equally confused, SpecLad, that there's no hints you can give me here.
Yeah, I don't actually remember. I think you just need to climb the flutes, but I don't remember how to do it.
Oh, maybe you climb the flutes from down here.
Oh, DC has an interesting idea.
A few pixels that look like a flute on the right. DC
Wow.
noticed these like 4 pixels over there.
How did I solve this originally? Holy shit.
Clicking every pixel on the screen until you found the half off-screen flute.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I mean, I think part of this is that I of course have a 1920 by 1080 screen, and I'm playing this in a 640 by 480 window, and so that's like really tiny for me, whereas people on the stream are seeing it, you know, quite enlarged. But also, classically, you would be playing this on a like a 640 by 480 screen.
Yeah. This is the real one. Or the genuine one.
Something's happening! We really just needed to attract it, because it was voluntarily up there and not coming down.
Elephant.
Oh, he clearly said swan there. I don't know what you're talking about. Swan.
And that's the end.
I might connect this video to the last video, since otherwise this one's 2 minutes long.
And then they all got arrested.
This is their mugshot. Criminal 0377. And then we get the credits, this time not on Rotten Human Flesh, so that's nice. That's a nice change.
And also, 4 people wrote the script for this game, even though there are like 10 lines. No.
I'm gonna hope that meant more like the script O puzzles.
Maybe, I don't know.
And
And also it says that they used the cartoon series from the private life of the Pilot Brothers, which is the series that was made after the original cartoon, even though this is based on the original cartoon and not on that series.
well, yeah, they used inspiration from that series. So 14 is just in the air, huh? Well, so I think we were, not actually floating, but okay. Yeah, that's 15 levels, okay.
Well, 14 is the level where you have to get hit by the bird.
Oh, that's right, we were in the air. Okay, I was complaining, but it was 100% accurate. That's where well, that's the end of the video game. So, yeah, I guess next time,
I don't think you even apologized for not doing the Gamecom game.
By the way, if you were expecting Bantam and Ruben and have now watched this entire series and are wondering what happened, I'll just mention right at the end that, so this game, I was planning on doing this with SpecLad's help for quite some time, but I ordered it from Russia, and 3 months later it showed up, so when it finally showed up, I canceled my Bantam and Ruben plans to do this. But next time will be neither of those. First off, of course, an episode of Baba Is You, and then a little bit more Sword and Fairy 5 prequel, because I am 10% through that video game. 10%. For next time, until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, tell me what you like. That's the wrong outro.
If you like this video, join us on Discord at yahweasel.com/discord.
There we go, works for me. Cheers from Yahweasel.
And cheers from SpecLad.
Wasn't, I don't know why I'm so obsessive about doing the correct outro when I just have a rotation and nobody really knows or cares what the rotation is except me.
So, by the way, if you want to see something funny, you could. Well, never mind.
I already no, never mind. We can pop back in. It's no problem.
Yeah, well, I told you at the beginning you could break the wall with the pickaxe, so if you want, you can try that.
Oh, yeah,
See what happens.
Oh, pickaxe.
Have you taken a look at the other game at all, by the way? The one you got in a bundle with this one?
Outstanding.
Badass.
Yes, I have. It certainly seems to be Pilot Brothers 2.
Well, it's not Pilot Brothers 2. It's not the second game.
Or it certainly seems
It's
to
like
be
it's like 4 or 5 or something.
Pilot Brothers something. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I could, I could skip right from 1 to 4 or 5. That's so. The problem is, of course, that so it doesn't work on Windows 10, and also it doesn't work in Wine. So I'm gonna have to actually set up a virtual box with Windows 98 or something and try and get it running correctly. Because if it doesn't run on Windows 10 and it doesn't run on Wine, then that's all of my normal setup. So we have to get to something pretty strange. So good, perfect.
Yeah.
But some other time we can figure out what that is. Next time it'll be Sword and Fairy 5 prequel. Thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. Till next week. Cheers. Goodbye.
Goodbye.